Hello, this is Tony Hiller from RealClimateScience.com, the climate guy setting the record straight about climate. This video is about fake news and fake experts. We had two forest fires near Boulder on February 10th, a day with warm temperatures driven by Chinook winds. The Boulder Daily Camera reported, expert on Colorado fire history says year-round fire season becoming the norm. Further down in the article, they show where this expert got his information from. Basically, people are talking about the fire season being year-round because of warming temperatures, Veblen said. So the source of information was gossip. I'm not convinced that gossip is the best way to do science. How about we look at some actual data? January to May precipitation in Boulder has increased rather sharply since 1960. In fact, it's almost doubled over the last 55 years. Winter and spring in Boulder are getting much wetter. Next, let's look at the snowfall data to see what that tells us about Boulder's climate. The day of the year of the last spring snow at Boulder, Colorado is coming much later than it did back in the 1960s. Typically in the 1960s, the last snow would come in early April. Now it's coming in late April, and this year we had our last snow on May 18th. The article also said that Boulder had record warmth on February 10th, and it was due to global warming. The part about record warmth on February 10th was correct. The red line shows February temperatures in 2017, and this was the 10th. It was a very warm day, 76 degrees. But if we look at temperatures from 1954 in the blue line, we can see that February 9th and February 8th were even warmer. They were 79 degrees. So it's pretty difficult to make a case that the warmth in 2017 was due to global warming if it was warmer in 1954. These pictures were taken on May 20th of this year. It's pretty difficult to start fires in deep snow like this. And this is what Boulder looks like now in June. It's incredibly green here and the grass is very tall. It's very difficult starting fires in these conditions. Actual fire data from the U.S. Forest Service shows that forest fire burn acreage has plummeted in the United States since the 1930s. In fact, it's down about 80% from 80 years ago. This article in the New York Times from 1938 reported, forest fires, one every 3 minutes in 1937, burned almost 22 million acres. That's more than double any recent totals. Summarizing all this, Boulder January to May precipitation has nearly doubled since the 1960s. Snowfall in Boulder is falling much later in the spring than it did in the 1960s. And forest fire burn acreage has plummeted in the U.S. since the 1930s. It's down 80%. There doesn't seem to be any basis to the experts' claim that the fire season is becoming year-round in Boulder. In fact, all evidence points the opposite direction. So where did he get his information from? Remember, he said, basically, people are talking. It's all gossip. Climate alarmists imagine themselves to be very sophisticated, educated, and intelligent, when in fact they're just a bunch of clowns. Visit Toto on the web at realclimatescience.com. He's been pulling back the curtain on junk science for a long time.